Okay, looks like we have figured it out. We are turning left, which that's what I already thought. Just wanted to make sure of that. Pull this down just a smidge so I could see it better. There we go. And so we'll go this here way. Boom, boom. Kind of a bump. Now there's one part of this trail in the book where there's a big long section of no directions, no GPS waypoints and stuff. So I'm hoping that that's for an obvious reason and that you really can't do anything else. There's no turns or anything. It's the only thing I can think of would be the reason for that. But yeah, I mean, you can see we got some ominous rain clouds, but hopefully they miss us. I mean, it's 82 degrees, so if it rains, it's not gonna, I'm just gonna get wet. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna melt away or anything. What is that? No motorized vehicle, wilderness trail. Okay. Well, people do that. That's probably what those guys in the car were doing. They must like that or something. Uh-oh. Trail got a little hair on it right here. But, yeah, see them clouds, the wind is blowing that direction, so I think that that storm cloud is going away from me. I mean, at least that's my story. I'm sticking to it for now. Let's see here. What's been going on with me lately? Well, I guess I can tell you that yesterday I bought a new trailer, new flatbed trailer, because I have been thinking about trading in my ATV, trading in this quad for that new Can-Am trail, that Maverick trail. I've been really considering it. Me and my dad, we went down and looked at them and filled out, a credit application and the whole 9 yards. And what ended up happening is I didn't get it because I couldn't get a deal that I could live with, and the reason being is because when I bought this quad, I had my some deficit that I had to roll into it. Plus, I bought the extended warranty for this. When I bought this quad, I mean, I've been riding quads for years, and I had no interest in let me put this in 4-wheel drive here. Hold on a second here. This is just going to burn up my tires if I don't put it in 4-wheel drive. See, I had no interest in side-by-sides when, or I should say little interest in side-by-sides when I bought this quad. I felt like it's what I wanted, and because I had been on them for so many years, this is what I'm comfortable with, this is what I like. But since the last time I did a lot of off-roading, which was about 10 years before that, turns out over the years that my body has deteriorated, believe it or not. It is less able to handle the the riding of the quad. I have a shoulder injury that ironically first happened on a quad and then was aggravated and re-injured on a quad. So when you're riding a quad, it really does take a toll on your shoulders. Your shoulders really do take a pounding, especially when you're a really heavy guy, you know, like I am. You know, when you're a big guy, your shoulders take even more of a pounding. Here we got another turn, and I'm gonna say it's this one to the right. I'm gonna say it's this to the right. We'll see. But yeah, your shoulders take a pounding, you know, steering and stuff. And then if you get a quad with power steering, well, it's less of a pounding. But I didn't get power steering because I've never had it before, and I was just thinking to myself, well, what kind of puss cake needs power steering on their quad? I mean, I rode for years and they didn't even have power steering in quads. What's this power steering all about? And that's a decision that I regret pretty badly now. I think the power steering would have either completely eliminated my problem or at least reduced it to where I could live with it. So that's the reason why I'm thinking about getting a side-by-side. It's this bad shoulder of mine that, you know, it just hurts. I mean, I get off of the quad and it's just you know, very painful, and I've got it wrapped up right now with an ace bandage, as a matter of fact, you know. So that's why I was thinking about it. But anyway, I couldn't get the deal that I wanted with the trade-in of this. They said that there's just too much, you know, too much owed on this, and then it's not worth it. Quads are not worth, as soon as you buy a quad and you take it home, it's not worth much anymore, because quads in Arizona, I'm sure this is different in Canada and stuff like that, but in Arizona, quads are a very small portion of you know, motorsport sales. Very small now. They hardly, I mean, they're pretty much insignificant. The guy told me it's in the very low, like it's like 10% of you know, off-road motorsports is quad sales now. So it's, you know, it's not good. So nobody wants these on trade-in because they really can't sell them. So that's the story that I heard, and anyway, they said that I could just totally just buy, you know, a side-by-side, and then I would have both. You know, then I would have a quad, and then I would have the UTV. I could do that. But man, I don't want to do that. That seems ridiculous to me. I'm one guy. I mean, that just seems like, I just can't wrap my head around that. I can't have both. That just is not something I can, I mean, it's hard enough for me to wrap my head around having a boat and an ATV, you know, two expensive hobby kind of things. I mean, let alone two of the same thing. You know, that's just something I can't do, man. And I'm just going to keep this, I think. I don't know, you know, but that's the situation I'm in right now. But found out pretty quickly that the Maverick trail was too long for my old trailer. My old trailer wasn't a very good trailer anyway. It was you know, a Harbor Freight folding trailer. It was the heavy duty version, but you know, still, it's, you know, it's not a great trailer. I did modify it, you know, with a bunch of stuff and made it better, but it's not a great trailer anyway. It's always been a problem. So, you know, if I get a side-by-side, I had a trailer problem anyway. And I needed a new trailer, so yesterday, long story short, where this was all going is that I bought a new trailer, is what I'm trying to say to you people. It's mine quite a bit. Now, this trail is pretty hairy, man, while I'm talking, and not really drawing attention to that. I don't know if it's coming through in the camera, but this is pretty hairy, man. That's just my personal opinion on the situation. But looky here, man. Wow, that's a nice little camping area right there. Wood already stacked for you. Ah, God, that'd be a great place to camp.